Well, hello, Young and the Restless Daily Recap fans. Today's daily recap is for Tuesday, December the 6th, 2022. Tuesday, December the 6th, 2022. Well, we've got bummed out Adam and bummed out Chase showing up in usually bummed out Noah's nightclub. It's funny. The last few times people have been in Noah's nightclub, where is Noah? No Noah whatsoever. No Noah, no Allie, no Audra. What's going on with that? But anyway, they're there and both of them kind of drinking and licking their wounds and talking to each other about their failures. Adam is saying, yeah, he lost Sally for good, he thinks. And Chance is saying, yeah, I feel you, I understand. And Adam's like, you can't understand. Your marriage is Mr. Perfect. And he's like, no, it ain't perfect. And then, took a few more gulps of the beer before Chance told him, Allie slept with someone. I mean, Abby slept with someone. And Adam looked at him like, whoa, say what? You are kidding me. Now Chance did not say who, and he didn't give the circumstance, and he goes, ooh, well, at least you guys, he goes, what about Dom? He goes, no, love that boy. And he goes, well, at least you two will have Devon as the mediator between, you and her when it comes time for visiting and, handing over Dominic. Excuse me. And Chance just looks at him as like, no, but he doesn't go into it, right? So that was pretty good to me. Then we had, you know what? I want to say this girl has, I guess, is the word chutzpah. Did I say that right? Correct me, Sally. Chutzpah, kahunas. you know, she is caught red-handed, just sleeping in the bed with someone. Spins it to, you know what? I needed to do that to see if there was anything there. And ass changed. Goodness gracious, it's changed. You know? Um, but I'm gonna tell you this right now. Oh, I am not gonna apologize for what happened. It needed to happen. I don't feel bad that it happened because I needed to, needed to know. This is something I needed to do and needed to know. But I'm sorry you found out this way because I would have told you tomorrow. I don't want this to be in your face, but not going to apologize for sleeping with Adam. And Nick was kind of like, oh, well, okay. Because, I was deeply in love with Adam. And when we started seeing each other, I let you know I still have feelings for him. Yeah, you did. I mean, she flipped that switch so fast. And Nick was like, yeah, you did. Like, you know what? It's my fault for, jumping in with you like as fast as I did. And you know what? Perhaps I should have called before I came. Nick was just like, whoa, wow, huh. But now that we've done this, now that this is out of our system, my system, I don't have to worry about what Adam thinks every time I see him now. And I thought, what kind of logic is that? Because before what you guys just did, it had been literally months since she slept with Adam. See, so now when you see him, guess what's going to be in the back of your mind? See, it wasn't the same. But watch, a week or two from now, they're going to say, you know what? It was actually a little better. It was actually a little more tender, a little more caring on our part. Right? So I can now see Adam and not worry about what Adam is thinking. And I was waiting, camera, go back to Nick. Camera, go back to Nick. I want to see his face. So they went back to Nick and I thought, oh my God, you're buying that? You buying that? Are you kidding me? Before Nick walked in the door, what was Sally thinking about? Tomorrow, Sally's going to be sitting in whatever restaurant table she's going to ambush all day long, thinking about it. Mm. So here's what I want, Nick. I want us to date. I thought they were dating. That's what I thought. I thought they were dating. I want us to date now. See where this goes. Because I want you. Hmm. And Nick is like, well, I don't feel that it's just over that fast. I mean, for the simple fact that you and he needed to do this, I just don't feel that it's over. I need to take some time. So Sally goes, that's a good idea. Good idea. Take time. Take all the time you need. But you know where to find me. She didn't say you know where to find me, but she's like, I'll be here. She really did say, you know where to find me. That's pretty much the essence of what she said. So Nick looked at her and he said, well, I guess this is good night. She's like, yep. And I'm thinking, well, no, I guess this is good night. And you go just smooth out the sheets a little bit and jump right in there with Nick. No, he actually, wow, he left. So he left and he's kind of back against the door thinking, wow, what just happened here? She's inside thinking, wow, you believe that? I got away with that. Because I truly still don't know which one of them I want, but okay. I didn't have to shed a tear saying, please don't be mad. Please forgive me. Forgive me for what? Because see, I'm not apologizing for what I just did. Wow, Sally. Okay, girl, you go, girl. Right? So then what I'm so sick of everybody. I almost don't want to click on this picture. Jack, remember, it's a 3-letter word that follows Jack and it begins with an A. That's all I'm gonna say. Jack buying Diane's. I swear to God, he hugged her, 3 times? She is so, how could a woman not have high blood pressure as emotionally distraught as Diane has been playing for weeks? Her blood pressure should be through the roof, everybody. Okay. And then Jeremy Stark sends her a text saying, bad idea. You're using the Abbotts as your savior or protector or whatever he put in that text. Jeremy, he sent this text to me, Jack. But this is a threat, Jack. But it's a threat he can't make good on. It's this, that, and the other. I mean, what does he want? What could he want? I know exactly what he wants. And Jack is like, wait, what? Something else I didn't tell you. See, that's what gets me. Every single time Jack has said, if I find out there's something you left out, I'm done, it's over with. Kyle too. Something else I didn't tell you. See, before Jeremy got arrested, Jeremy, I had the last shipment or stash of money that he was gonna launder internationally. I had it. And Jack said, oh, why didn't you just turn it over? I didn't want to implicate myself. Now, see, do you see how the story is conflicting and contradicting? She told Jack and Kyle that, or she told Kyle, did she tell Jack? Because I think she told them 2 different things. I think she told Jack she didn't have a part in putting Stark in. No, she told them both she did to make herself seem like a hero. Well, Diane, chick, if you were working with the feds, giving information to put Jeremy away. No, she told Jack she didn't. She told Kyle she did. She said, because he's going to be upset. And I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Yeah, okay. I think she told them two different. You know what, viewers, recap, commenters, remind me. I know for sure she told Kyle she did work with the authorities to put Stark away. That made Kyle proud. What did she tell Jack? I need my memory refreshed on that. What did she tell Jack? Because bottom line, if she worked with them, giving them information, pretty much clearing herself, because I'm giving you the big kahuna, okay? And here's the money. See, wouldn't that be the coffin in the nail in the coffin? I'm helping you put him away. This is what he gave me for his next trip. Now, I might say, I don't know why he gave this to me this time, because I've never seen money like that, all the traveling we've done, you know. But hey, I thought it was kind of fishy. Here it is. So Jack's like, okay, so he wants his money. Well, give it back to him. I can't. What do you mean you can't? I don't have it anymore. I spent it. You spent illegal money, dirty money. I bought myself a place. I bought myself what I needed for my new life. Bought myself a car, paid for my real estate courses. Don't forget that psychiatrist that I told you all that I've done that worked on myself so much, paid for that. I used that money to better myself. Besides, Jeremy owed me that money. Owed it to me. You know what that Jack said? Well, at least you put it to good use. I almost fell out. I almost hit the floor. Oh my God. That's like your child comes home, stole something from the store, stole the cupcake, right? Comes back to you and says, and you're like, the store called me. Why were you gonna steal from my brother's store, right? Called me, said you stole something. Take it back. I can't, Mama. Well, why? Because I ate it. Like, it looked too good. And I was hungry. So you look at him and you say, well, at least you put it to good use. Did you bring Mama one? He had the nerve to tell her, at least you put it to good use. And that was that. I fast forwarded everything else. Well, not really, because I heard him tell her, bottom line, I'm going to give you the money. I'm going to give you the money to pay him back. No, Jack, no. No, I can't. No, not doing it. Really. Now, mind you, hands are crossed behind her back, and the other hand is out here saying, yeah, well, give it to me, right? Because she's gonna get money from Jack. Oh, she is. I'm gonna pay it. Now watch it be millions. Gee, watch it be millions. Huh? Because see, get this. She didn't buy Chemo's house until right before she met Jack. But she said, I bought myself a place. Oh, we're talking, she was in LA? In California? Oh, she had a cool meal or more from him, buying property and all the things she's talking about, right? Jackie. So they're all up in each other's face. She hugs him. Thank you, Jack. Thank you so much for just being here for me. Thank you for being my savior. And he's so she leans back and looks like, uh-oh, I think we want to kiss, right? I think we do. I should go, Jack. I should go right now. No, 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 no. I want you to stay here tonight. I want you to stay here because it's going to be safer. It's dark out there. No, no, no. You stay. I'll put you in one of the guest rooms. Well, Jack, I can't. Look, I don't know about being safer here because when Ashley finds out in the morning that I was here for the night, I won't be safe. This is my house and I will take care, I will handle Ashley. And I thought, I'll be a monkey's uncle. You, Jack, you don't even understand. She dissed your sister right in front of your face. See, she already made sure. And guess what? I'm surprised it didn't come out of her mouth. And guess what? You know what? Summer might not be too happy if she finds out that I'm here too, because we really don't know. Phyllis is her mother, and I don't know where her loyalty. Oh, Diane is just the snake of a snake. And Jack is just letting it, she's a boa constrictor and she's wrapping herself all around Jack. And he is like, yeah, squeeze me tighter. Oh my God, squeeze me tighter. That's Jack. So now, listen, I thought that was the Abbott family house. I didn't know that was Jack's house. It's the Abbott family house. Seriously. So we have a knock on Chelsea's door. Knock, knock, knock. Now, mind you, Connor's spending the night at a friend's house. So she opens up the door, and who's leaning against the door frame with the little shopping bag, popcorn and stuff? Who wants movie night? She goes, Billy. Yeah, I thought you might want movie night. I thought you might need a little cheering up, and that's what I'm here to do. And then they're talking. So she lets him in, and they're talking. He goes, because I feel like you've been avoiding me, Chelsea, and everything. And so she goes, well, no, I haven't been avoiding you. And he goes, no, I kind of. So anyway, she goes, but there was a situation with Connor at school. Now, mind you, Billy hadn't spoken to Chelsea. Billy didn't know Connor is at a sleepover. What if Connor were there? Do you think Connor would appreciate Billy coming there for movie night? Inventing a movie night. He and his mother could be doing something else. They could be playing a board game. They could be doing anything. Simply bonding. But here comes Billy, uninvited, unannounced. So she tells him all about it. And his reaction pretty much was what Adam's reaction was. And she says, oh, that's Adam's reaction too. Goodness, you guys reacted the same. Oh, he goes, don't ever tell anybody that Adam and I thought the same way. But yeah, it was minor stupid crap. So he ends up saying, but really, Chelsea, I just feel like, after, he almost said, after Lily talked, and he may have said it. She goes, well, Lily reminded me that I have a whole network of support system, and she named the different people. And, you can't be here 24/7 for me. And he goes, well, I hope Lily didn't portray the wrong thing that she goes, no, she was nice about it, but she's right that I can't just lean on you. He goes, Chelsea, I'm here for you. Now let's watch this movie. So they, open up, put the popcorn in a bowl and do all the stuff. So then we get back to them. Movie, I guess, is in mid-swing. They're just having a ball. Popcorn and little appetizers and some goofy little movie. And we're just together. We're besties, right? And she's like, you know what? You were right. I needed this. And I'm thinking, yeah, you need, Billy. And he goes, I needed this too, because Lily's working late. I just would have been home alone. And I'm thinking, what happened to reinventing yourself, Billy? What happened to that? See, now you have zero purpose, zero. You get up in the morning without a plan, without a goal. So now you think in your mind, how can I chart out Chelsea's whole entire day? How can I dominate every move that she does? How can I make plans for Chelsea? That's what Billy's doing, 100%. Doesn't matter that her son may or may not be around. That's exactly what he's doing. It's going to be a disaster. But guess what? Guess what's happening over at Society? Daniel and Lily run into each other. They both were there picking takeout because Lily's like, I got a long night ahead of me, working. Because understand this, she doesn't have a COO. She's doing everything herself. Devon is working from home, but he's not really there to really help her. It's all on her. Now, one thing Devon did say, I forget who he was talking to. Maybe he was talking to Tucker, even though he said, work is off limits, right? Discussions. But they are interviewing for both COO positions. So both COO positions should be filled. Or maybe she told Daniel that, So that's going to ease the workload. But then he goes, well, hey, I'm going to be working. Why don't we just, instead of takeout, have dinner together before we go back, before we both work? So she goes, yeah. So they sit down and they're talking and they're laughing and they're toasting and, they're catching up. He's asking about her kids. She's talking about Lucy and Heather, and he kind of dodged that bullet. And I don't think he actually told Lily that he and Heather were having problems. He just changed the subject. And then he goes, I have to admit, I really felt that you and Billy were an unlikely pair. She goes, why? Well, because you're so different than each other. And she goes, well, that doesn't mean things don't work. She goes, matter of fact, it's because of our differences that we work, And so, they were talking and he's like, I don't know, I just didn't see it. But then they start talking about, when people didn't see it when they were dating each other and blah, 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 But just the comfortableness of them having dinner together and just hanging out, was good for him, so to speak. So, or them, she felt comfortable with him. I haven't seen Lily smile, this genuinely smiling in a long time. This is the kind of smiling she used to do with Billy. Just like the kind of smiling Billy was doing with Chelsea. See, it's funny. They're finding comfort in others. Comfort in other places. So, that's what was happening with them. And actually, that is it. That's really all that happened. The Young and the Restless, let me just peruse, double check. Yep, that's it. So, let's see what happens tomorrow. It wasn't real movement. Real action has not happened. Tucker hasn't really flung into action. We're going to see what Jeremy Stark does. I kind of think the Jeremy Stark storyline might heat up before they even make a Tucker storyline heat up, because there's no need to rush that storyline. The Tucker, he can just be chilling, maybe come in and be a savior at the end of Ashley. Who knows? So let's go to Comment Corner. We got a few comments here. On Comment Corner, let me see. We have Sherry says, Chance did not tell Sharon the whole story. Sally, he's protected Abby for a lot of that story. Sally needs to get an apartment with more than one room. Diane is always in rescue mode. I agree with you on that, Sherry. And Libby says, Diane suddenly acting like she's some sort of savior when this is all her doing. All of it is her doing. And Jack lost his dang mind, because I'm going to tell you this. With or without Phyllis, Jeremy Stark was coming to town. He was going to find that chick because she had millions of his last, period. He was gonna find Diane. And like we already saw in the hotel, he was following Talia Robinson. Either they're related, either she's feeding him information, whatever, he was gonna find Diane. And LaShunta says, I knew Dumbo Jack is gonna move Diane in. Kyle, no, he's not about that life. Meaning, yeah, he ain't. Kyle could not stand up to no criminal, please, at all. Jack gave Phyllis a long, nasty look. Yes, he did. And I was like, shut up, Jack. You didn't even open your mouth, but your eyes are saying way too much. Shut up. You know, seeing Diane shook. Love seeing Diane shook. Phyllis is so cool. Red is back. Well, if Summer disowns her mother and fires her, because let's face it, does Phyllis still think she's going to have a job, right? I don't know. It'll be Diane's the only one left standing at that job. But once Phyllis is alone, well, Daniel's there. She's not alone. And what's taking Daniel Romalotti so long? Danny Romalotti so long in getting there? Because Phyllis will then go into full red mode if she really has no one to ground her. She'll go dark and devious. But anyway, that's it for Comic Corner. That's it for the daily recap, today's daily recap of The Young and the Restless. I'll be back tomorrow.